everyone. My name is Stephanie Deanna, and I am a fitness coordinator in a senior living facility. My goal for the sports management leadership field is to eventually become a director of a wellness center in a senior living facility. So right now I'm a fitness coordinator. My next goal is to become lead fitness coordinator, then eventually manager, to then making my way up to that director role. The meaning and concept of professional to me means holding yourself to the highest standard you possibly can, kind of being the best you can be in that leadership role, as well as leading others under you. But while being in that top, in my case, the director position, I don't want people to lose sight of where they came from. That's very important to still make sure that you're treating others with the respect and dignity that they deserve. The professional culture that I want to create is for my staff to know that they can come to me when they need help, when they need advice, whatever it is they may be. So I can always be there for them. They can always count on me. I want them to know that even though I am in that director role or that highest position possible, not to be intimidated by that I once started off in their shoes, and it's possible for them to be just where I am one day. So always know that I'm there no matter what the situation may be. My take on diversity in the sports leadership field is to always treat everyone the way to be treated. So that goes back to getting instilled with that in preschool. You're always told treat others the way you wish to be treated. The same goes for diversity in sports. Don't discriminate someone based off their race, based off of their age, based off of what they can and can't do. Treat them as a fair individual and give them the chance they deserve. That's what's important when it comes to diversity in sports. The purpose of me making this portfolio is to show different organizations just how much I would stand out compared to other applicants. Three components that I learned throughout this project was 1, how to make myself appear to be the best suited for a job or position, whether that is presenting myself in a higher standard, making this professional profile, or just knowing that it is okay to put yourself first in a situation like this and actually have all of your highest standpoints stand up and show for themselves. The second thing I learned is about different professional organizations. I used to get emails through just the Sports Leadership Foundation and from being enrolled in this program, but actually looking more in depth and seeing different organizations and what they stand for has just been an eye-opener for me. The third aspect that I learned was how to go about making my professional profile. So I never once created a brochure or business cards or flyers for myself. This was all new, and it was a really fun process in my opinion. So learning how to just get that creative aspect and putting my creative side with my certifications and making me stand out to a potential job and career that shows this is what I can do, this is what I stand for, and this is why I'm here. So that was another thing that I learned. The two sports management leadership styles that I used throughout my project are human skills and conceptual skills. Those two are found under the skills approach theory. Human skills are defined as being able to work cooperatively with others and sensitive to their needs while building a trusting environment. Whereas conceptual skills is helping with creating a vision, recognizing problems, and developing solutions. Both of these are very important while working in a senior living facility because you want to make sure that you're sensitive to all the residents' needs and ability, as well as making solutions for those who may not be able to participate in everything that we are making for them. While making this professional profile, I would say my strengths during this time were illustrating and showing my skills and my certifications and kind of portraying those through my online portfolio as well as by the business cards and flyers that I made. My weaknesses while doing this project I would have to contradict what I just said with my strengths, but I still feel that a weakness of mine is always illustrating myself and putting myself first. I don't like to be the center of attention. I feel really uncomfortable when I feel like you almost have to brag about yourself. But in this case, this is a great thing, but I also noticed that this was a really hard part for me during this project as well. What new perspective do I bring to the sports leadership field? I would say that when you think of sports leadership or sports management, you don't think of senior living. You always think of being coaches or athletic directors and SID, but senior living is always like, oh, that's more nursing or this or that, not really sports leadership or management. So I would say that by doing this portfolio and this project, the professional profile, you get the insight of how sports leadership can be implied for a senior living facility as well. The significance of my project. Again, I would say that by working in a senior living facility and not in like that typical sports setting, that this project alone will kind of stand out more because it is different and unique just in the sense of my career and job. And the things I would do differently while creating another professional profile or going about this project, I would probably choose a different project type. So at first I wanted to go down the route of an internship setting, but I work here, it wouldn't be an internship role, so I didn't know how to go about that. But the professional profile has definitely been a good one for me up to this point, but I think that there could have been a different one for me to truly illustrate the way I feel more towards senior living and putting myself out there. The reason I wanted to go about doing the professional profile is so I can professionally promote myself in a way that I otherwise would not be able to do so. I'm not one to have the attention on me, so by being able to make my own business cards and flyer and brochure and kind of illustrate all the aspects I can do to help a senior was a great way for me to go about doing this process. Hi everyone, and welcome to my website. So this is the home screen when you come in. My URL is sdannna96.wixsite.com/Steph. So that's how you would find my website. And right up here, my name, Stephanie Deanna, fitness coordinator and certified trainer. This is a picture of myself, and here's my home screen. So right here, it just tells you a little bit about me, my phone number in order to call, contact info. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And if you either click up here where my dasher is or on this red dot, it'll take you to my resume. So now that you're at my resume, I have just my professional info right up here in this top section. If you go down, it has all of my work experience. This is the last 3 years. The most recent is my current job of being at Plymouth Place Senior Living. I'm a fitness coordinator. And then another one that I am is a junior varsity softball coach. So I have that just experience in there, as well as a graduate assistant for Concordia University, Chicago. And then down here you will find my education. So my undergraduate degree is right down here, the second one, and that was from Concordia University. And then my master's right up here above that. Now if you scroll up over to the right, you will find my skills and different languages that I speak. So some skills are and certifications are rock steady boxing, Tai Chi, sports nutrition, and my skills are leadership, communication, touchdown, and I'm also certified in CPR and AED use. Some languages that I speak are English and Italian. Now if we come up to the top and see projects, here is an image of my business card that I made, and you'll see this a little bit later in the presentation, as well as a flyer that I made. Again, these are two things that you'll see later on again in my presentation. And then this last tab over here is contact. If you go ahead and click on that, it'll take you to this home page Again, it still says my name, everything that I do. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter, my phone number, my email address, and then over here you can put your name, your email, your phone number, and any type of question that you have. Hit submit. I would then get an email and respond to you within 24 hours to 48 hours. Here is what my business cards look like. Sorry, it's a little on the small side, but it says my name with fitness coordinator, and then on the other side it says my phone number, my website, as well as my email address. So I would hand these out to all different organizations whenever I go for an interview or apply for a job. This is something that would always come with me. I also have a flyer that is made. So this just says strength and determination for seniors. Want you or your loved one in the best condition ever, to have both their strength and wellness the best, then call me, Stephanie Deanna, at your service. And I'm offering a free evaluation and a free first week when booking 3 months in advance. On the bottom here, it has my address where you would find me, my email address, and my phone number. So this is what my flyer looks like. And then I also made my brochure. So it just says Stephanie Deanna, fitness coordinator and certified trainer. Right here on the bottom, it has my website URL. On the back side, it says train with me, my address, as well as that I'd be open from Monday to Saturday, 7:30 to 5 p.m. When you now open it up, you're going to see some of the classes I am certified in. So Pilates, yoga, and Tai Chi. I have just a brief little write-up on each class and how it would benefit a senior particularly. On that first fold here then, it's just a little quote saying, if you don't use it, you will lose it. It's one of my mottos. All of my residents here know it, and that's something that we live by. And then finally, when you open it all the way up, this middle section is a strength and stretch class that I run that I'm certified doing, and it just has a little brief bit as to how this would help a senior as well. And then I have some pricing. So for a 1-month membership for unlimited classes and one-on-one work, it would be $40 a month. 3 months would come out to $120. If you're paying for 6 months, it goes to $225, and a full year subscription. So that's personal training, unlimited classes, all one-on-one work, daily workout plans that would be funded for you. That would be $375. And then it just has a nice little picture of a lady working out. And that is my brochure, my flyer, and my business cards.